Hey guys, it's Brett. In today's class, we focus on opening the quadriceps and the heart. Let's get on the mat.
It's time to feel uplifted.
To begin, come on down to all fours. So just stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Spread the fingers wide and just begin to deepen and connect with your breath here before you move. Think of your rib cage expanding left to right, up and down, side to side. And as you exhale, all the air comes out, pull the navel into the body. And then adding some movement. So as you breathe in, you broaden across the collarbones. You can curl the back toes under, send the heart forward. And as you exhale, making that Halloween cat shape, looking at your navel with your gaze, lengthening your tailbone to the space between your knees. And just flow between these two shapes on your own. This can be faster or slower. I like to close my eyes. And after your next cow pose where you're opening the heart, exhale, press back into your version of a downward facing dog. Pedal through the legs. You can keep the knees deeply bent if you need. Continue to deepen the breath. Spread the fingers wide. Think of your inner thighs spinning back. Just sort of stretch into your body glove here. And then step or walk to the top of the mat. We'll just take one sun salutation to warm the body up a little bit. So inhale, half lift, telescope the spine long out of the bowl of the pelvis, dip the chin. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around and up. And let's keep moving. Just exhale, bend the knees, fold right back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into a plank position. Breathe in here. And then lower all the way to the ground in one straight line. Or if you need to take the knees down first, kind of tilt the hips forward. And then come into a half push up, a half push down really, to take yourself down to the ground. Let's all meet prone. Belly on the mat. Take your hands so they're behind your shoulders and inhale, send the crown of the head forward and then lift the heart to come into baby cobra. Pin the elbows towards one another, lift the kneecaps, engage through the legs, and just feel the low back fire and turn on here. 2 more breaths. Good, and then press through child's pose. Before you curl the toes under and come back to downward facing dog. From your down dog on your next in-breath, rock forward to plank once again. This time we're gonna hold here for 3 breaths. So zipper the abs up and in, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Imagine a big belt buckle that you're wearing kind of moving towards your face. And just hold for 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Once again, lower in one straight line, or you can take knees and then bend the elbows to come down. A little different this time. We're going to take the elbows underneath the shoulders. So we're coming into Sphinx Pose. Take a nice deep breath as you broaden across the chest. Nestle the shoulder blades together and down the back, and now engage through the legs, kneecaps lift. Just enjoy 2 deep breaths in your Sphinx. Now taking this into our first quad stretch, take the left hand and bring it parallel to the front of your mat, your sticky mat. And then reach back, bend the back right knee and hold the big toe side of the foot, and then spin your fingers forward and pull your heel towards your seat. As you do that, your left shoulder is going to lift up towards your ear. Press the left elbow down into the mat so you can keep the heart open here. And if you can't hold the foot, you can use a strap or a towel. Just do the best you can. You can also just bend the knee. We're looking for a deep, deep stretch in the front of the right quad. If you want, you can let your right knee drift a little bit to the right. And one more breath. Beautiful. And then we'll switch sides. So come back to Sphinx for a moment just to feel neutral. Notice the difference between the two sides. Good. And then right forearm parallel to the mat. Left arm reaches up and back. Hold the big toe side of the foot and then spin the fingers forward. And pull heel into seat. Press down into the right elbow to keep the chest upright so you're still on this heart opener in the upper body. And deepening the breath. And let the left knee expand a little bit to the left. Good. Last breath. Nice. Let that go. And now gently press yourself back up to all fours. We're going to play combining some of the things that we've worked on so far. So I want you to just find your cat-cow again as a first step. So inhale, broadening across the chest. Exhale, deeply rounding, looking at your navel. But then the next time you do this, inhale, come into cow and hold, and then kick the back right leg up. And this may be enough for you. You can flex the foot. Imagine you're stamping your foot on the ceiling. So this is option one, just stay here. Option two, you can reach the left hand forward. Option three, you can try to connect the heel and the hand, all right? So just see where you want to play. If you connect the heel and the hand, or the hand is holding the heel, kick the ankle back in space and see if you can feel a little quad stretch here, and then turn your abs on like crazy. Zipper up your abs to protect your low back. So just see where you want to play, right? Here, here, here. These are all good. Last breath wherever you are. And let's wash that out with the cat-cow. So come into your cat. Look at the navel. And then we'll take it into cow to explore the other side. So lift the left leg up, bend the knee, stamp your footprint on the ceiling. Keep your inner thighs kind of hugging towards one another, zipper up the abs, and then experiment with lifting the right arm. And then perhaps reaching for the heel and holding the ankle, kicking the ankle into the hand, engaging through the abs like crazy to protect the low back. And again, maybe feeling a quad stretch here. Even if you don't have the holding the heel, this is incredible for your balance, your stamina. It's a core strengthener. It is also a little bit of a brain teaser, so it's helping bring us into balance between the left and right hemisphere of the brain. Let that go whenever you're ready. And now sink back into child's pose. So really releasing the low back. Take the elbows wide. Middle fingers come to touch, so you're in a diamond shape. Take the hips from side to side, just releasing any tension in the low back. Good, and then come back into your downward facing dog as you're ready. Step or carry the right foot forward. You can always use your hand to help it get up there. And take the hands to the hips for our high lunge. So feel your hips square to the front of the mat. And then we're just going to bend the back knee, the back left knee, down towards the ground. Think of your hips levering up towards your chin, your tailbone lengthening down, and whoo, feel this back quad. Strengthen, stretch, turn on, all the things. You can keep your hands on your hips, or, if you're feeling really strong, you can reach the arms up. So we're intentionally keeping this back left knee bent. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Straighten it. Come into kind of an airplane here, so you're hovering over the front thigh. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Hold this for 3, and 2, and 1. Great. Hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. If you want to flow through plank, chaturanga up dog, go for it. Otherwise, you can just hold dog like me. Recapture the breath. And now step or carry the left foot forward into that high lunge, hands to hips, bending the back right knee this time, adjusting your stance if you need to, feeling that back right quad now turn on. If you don't feel anything, bend the knee more, okay? And your choice, hands on hips, reach them up high. Steadying out the breath. Last 3, 2, 1. Straightening the back leg, hovering forward. 4, 3, abs pull in. 2, shoulders soften. 1, heel to crown of head, long, long, long. All right, exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Again, if you want to go after plank chaturanga, do it. Otherwise, just hold dog. And we'll all meet at the top of the mat. Standing forward fold, top of the mat, feet hip width apart. And let's do a nice slow spinal roll up to come up. So bend the knees deeply, lengthen the tailbone down towards the heels, round through the low back, mid back, upper back. Head is the last thing to come up. And preparing for our big finale pose, which is dancer. So I want you to shift all your weight on your left foot. So you can have the left hand on the left hip. And pick up the right foot, hold the big toe side of the foot, so it should feel like you're giving blood with the inner elbow to the side of the room. And you can just start here. And for some of you, you may want to kind of really pull the heel towards the seat like we practiced earlier, and then send the whole thigh bone back in space. So think of your whole right thigh moving back. And you can just enjoy a quad stretch here. This is a great place to be. For those of you that are exploring dancer, hold the big toe side of the foot, and you're going to begin kicking back. So this is a balance. You can keep the hand on the hip, or you can reach the arm forward, bring the index finger and thumb to touch, and just play. So don't worry about how much you dip the torso forward, because we don't really care about that. Instead, we really want to feel this opening along the quad. So it's really just about kicking the foot into the hand and pulling the foot back, or the hand back against the foot. So you have this like sprung tension, like a bow and arrow. And then if you want to fold forward or reach forward a little bit at the end, just for fun, for our last moment, you can. And then let it go, just shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Notice how this right leg where we did the dancer pose feels maybe a little different. And then recapture your breath. Let's do the second side, all the weight in the right foot, spread the right toes. Bending the left knee, holding the big toe side of the foot like you're giving blood. Again, if you don't want to do this, you just kind of want to stay with the prep version, which is great. You're going to pull the heel into the seat and then send this left quad back. And you may feel a great stretch here. Think of lengthening your tailbone down and your hips up. And you can just stay here. This is going to be challenging for a lot of us. So only if you're moving on do you kind of really hold the big toe side of the foot, begin kicking back, kick, 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 kick. Foot into hand, hand holds foot. Option to add the arm, it kind of lets you counterbalance. I like to flex just my toes back. Pick a single point to focus on in front of you. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. more about a quad stretch than a back bend. And then just for fun, if you want to fold forward for the last little moment here, you can go for it. And then let it go. Nice. Let's come on down to the ground to close our practice. Bring the soles of feet to touch in a butterfly shape. Inhale, get tall, and just exhale, fold forward. Let the low back release. I like to rock side to side. Good, and then slowly press yourself back up. Just extend and lie down on your mat in Shavasana, or those of you who want to try Virasana, so bringing the heel to the outside of each sitting bone. Again, for some of you, this just isn't going to be anatomically beneficial or available, and that's fine. But for those of you that do want to try it, you can lengthen the tailbone forward once you have the heel on either side of the seat. The knees should be as wide as the hips, and you can kind of stay up on the elbows and breathe here. You won't feel a stretch unless you keep thinking of lengthening the tailbone forward. Yeah, and the hips moving towards the face, or you may be able to come all the way down and do your final relaxation here, holding the elbows. If Virasana and this whole situation isn't working for you, just take Shavasana, legs long. We did plenty of quad stretches. And just take the next 5 to 10 breaths here on your own time to relax. I'm sending you so much love and gratitude from my heart to yours. Namaste. Hey, if you like this video, you are going to love my free Pure Beginner Master the Basics yoga class. Not only do I cover the top 10 yoga poses you're most likely to encounter as a beginner, but I give you a downloadable cheat sheet showing you exactly how to do each of these moves so you know you're doing them correctly. Let's banish the fear and confusion of doing it wrong. Let's master the basics together. Go to brettlarkin.com/beginner for your free download, and I'll see you on the mat. Namaste.